Good afternoon, class. My name is Miss McDaniel and I'll be teaching you guys today. This is a pleasure for me because I get to instruct you in a lesson that involves a book that I like very much. When I was your age, I read this book. It had a moral to it. It was exciting, had amazing plots, it taught you a lesson, and it has a surprise ending. The book I'm talking about is called The Tortoise and the Hare. The Tortoise and the Hare is a Reading Rainbow book and it's by Janet Stevens. As you can see, it has amazing illustrations on it. Now, this lesson involves me reading you guys this book and I will be handing out an assignment for you all. It's called a storyboard. Now, on this storyboard, you have 6 little boxes. Now, on these boxes, you're going to put down what you recall from the story that was read to you. In the first little box, you can put down things that you remember from the beginning. Now, in the second and third box, you can put down things that carried over to the middle of the book. In the fourth and fifth box, you write down what you remember near the middle, and the 5 and 6 could be the ending of the book. On this also, you will put your name, date, book title, and the author. Okay? Now, I want you all to gather with me, take a seat, and we will start. Now, thank you all for sitting. Like I said, we're going to be reading The Tortoise and the Hare by Janet Stevens, a Reading Rainbow book. The Tortoise and the Hare by Janet Stevens. Once upon a time, there was a tortoise and a hare. Tortoise was friendly and quiet. He did everything slowly. Hare was flashy and rude. He did everything quickly. Hare liked to tease Tortoise about being so slow. When Tortoise ate breakfast, Hare said, "By the time you finish your last bite, it will be dinner time." Was that nice? Was Tortoise being teased? Was Hare being a bully? Maybe those questions will be answered. When Tortoise worked in his garden, Hare said, "By the time you pick those flowers, it will be winter." One afternoon, Hare followed Tortoise to the store. Hare teased him on the way. "By the time you get there, the store will be closed," he said. "You're so slow, I could beat you at a race hopping backwards on one paw." "But I could never beat you," Hare said Tortoise. "Yes, you could," said Tortoise's friends. "All you need is a little help." Then you will race me," Tortoise asked Hare. Tortoise pulled his head into his shell. "I don't want to," he said. "You got to," said his friends. "You put up with that nasty Hare long enough. We think you can win." Tortoise didn't want to disappoint his friends, so he finally agreed to race against Hare. Tortoise only had 2.5 weeks to get in shape before the big race. Who was to help him out at the gym? Raccoon cooked him healthy meals. Frog went jogging with him every morning. By the day of the race, Tortoise was ready. And animals from all over the country came to watch Tortoise and the Hare. Rooster read aloud the rules and described the course. "Attention, everyone. The race will begin when I sound this gong. The 6-mile course is marked by a red flag. The first one to reach the finish line wins. Runners, take your mark, get set, ready, and go. Raccoon sounded the gong. Hare bolted out of sight before Tortoise had taken his first step. The crowd roared and cheered as Tortoise finished. Tortoise inched forward. Hare was so far ahead, he decided to stop at Bear's house for something cool to drink. Hare rested and sipped lemonade. Bear noticed something moving outside the window. Hare, there goes Tortoise. What? He yelled. Out the door. He yelled, running out the door. Well, class, so far we've reached the middle. Now, what do you think is going to happen next? Do you think Hare is going to win the race, or is Tortoise going to win the race? Hare passed Tortoise for the second time. Then he decided to stop at Mouse's house for a snack. Is he stopping again for a snack? Do you think he's taking too many breaks? Do you still think the Hare is going to win the race? As Hare munched on crackers and cheese, Mouse yelled, is that Tortoise I see out the window? I'm not worried about that, Slowpoke, he said. I've passed him twice already. Then he finished his snack and hopped out the door. Hare passed Tortoise for the third time. Now he was so far ahead, he saw a pond and decided to stop and rest. The snacks made him sleepy. Do you think Hare is going to take a nap? Do you think he should take a nap? Hare was so sure that he would win, he took a nap in the soft grass. As he closed his eyes, he dreamed of victory. Suddenly, Hare woke up because the crowd was cheering. Yay, Tortoise, the crowd roared. Tortoise was 2 steps away from the finish line. Slow down, you bow-legged reptile, screamed Hare as he tried to catch up. But it was too late. Tortoise crossed the line just before the tornado of dust and fur that was Hare flew by. Tortoise had won the race. Hare couldn't believe it. That measly shell on legs had beaten him. Tortoise smiled as his friends carried him on their shoulders. He had learned an important lesson. Hard work and perseverance bring reward. After that, the class and I will go over the storyboard and we will fill in our sections. What started in the beginning? Hare was teasing Tortoise. Tortoise decided to race against Hare. Tortoise friends cheered him on and helped him exercise. They started the race. Hare stopped too many times to see his friends, and Tortoise won the race. That is my lesson.